We all want to see, when we're talking about our vision, we want to see 2020 in 2020. So with us now is from VisionFirst, Dr. Joey Hammond. He is an optometrist. Dr. Hammond, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you coming on. I stole your line. You were telling me that in 2020, you wanted everyone to see 2020, right?
That's correct. Yeah, you can have it. That's okay.
Tell me a little bit about how this pandemic has changed your business at VisionFirst Eye Care. Tell me how it's changed it and maybe how it'll continue to change moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as everyone knows, the whole pandemic kind of changed everything for everyone pretty quickly. So we had to work pretty quickly to implement some changes ourselves. And one thing we did, we implemented some virtual telehealth for our patients. Since our offices were closed for a while to in-person care. So we were actually able to talk to our patients over the internet via an audio-visual interface. We were able to take care of a lot of emergent eye health cases. And when deemed necessary, we were able to arrange for in-person eye exams. But that was a lot different. We never did anything like that before. But as far as going forward, I don't really see this changing a whole lot as far as how we're able to care for our patients. The biggest challenges we're going to face, and we're already making changes to help face, is having patients in the office and maintaining safety for the patients and our staff. That's our number one priority.
Yeah, I think you have everyone's attention when you talk about safety and the health of not only folks who come to visit you, clients, but also your staff. So tell me about some of those changes and some of the precautions that you're taking at VisionFirst.
Yeah, absolutely. So any business that's reopening, any doctor's office, there's going to be changes you're going to notice going in the door, or even when you're scheduling your appointment. So the biggest thing is social distancing. Everyone's aware of that term. So we've had to limit the number of patients in our office at one time. Sometimes you might even be asked to wait in your car, do paperwork in your car, just to create space in our waiting rooms. But we've also had to reduce the amount of exams we're performing here at the start. We're going to gradually increase that over time. So don't be surprised if you call in. There may be a little bit of a wait trying to get in to see our doctors, but we're just happy to be back in the office seeing everyone. And then we do have, PPE. That's the big term as well. So we've got all of our masks. We're wanting everyone to wear masks when they come in. All of our staff are wearing masks. Everyone's washing their hands. Patients are washing hands. We've developed special equipment in our exam rooms. You can see this shield right here behind us on our microscope, kind of creates that extra barrier. So we're just, we've always taken patient safety first, but we have, some extra protocols here in place that we're utilizing during this time to make things even safer for our patients.
Dr. Hammond, you mentioned when we opened up the segment that you're using some telehealth, but when it comes to eye care, that in-person eye exam is really important, and be able to look at the patient in person. I see you nodding your head. So why is that so important?
Yeah, absolutely. So the anatomy or the structure of the eye in the process of visual perception, the way we visually take in the world around us, are two very complex subjects. And yeah, even though we've been able to provide that virtual telehealth, really at this point, there's no virtual methods of eye examination or determination of eyeglass and contact lens prescriptions that are going to compare to an in-person exam. The equipment we're using, the testing we're utilizing for eye health evaluations is very sophisticated, and it really allows us to see microscopic details that are necessary for making proper diagnosis and treatment of most eye health issues. Then when it comes to determining eyeglass and contact lens prescriptions, it's really a very tailored and customized process. And it's going to depend a lot on each patient's unique needs and lifestyle. So when you think about first line workers, truck drivers, everyone working from home, students learning from home on their computers and tablets, it's really important that all these people have access to quality eye care and visual aids that are going to allow them to function effectively and comfortably throughout their work days.
Once again, it's VisionFirst Eye Care. Dr. Hammond joins us here. And Dr. Hammond, I'm curious now about appointments and walk-ins. Hopefully our students will go back to school in the fall. Hopefully a lot of folks going back to work. But like you mentioned, all that computer work, you may have noticed your eyes aren't operating as well. So for folks who need an appointment, what do you suggest?
Yeah, so all of our locations are back operating under our normal hours, 6 days a week. We can see all patients. The governor's opened us up to routine eye care, which is just people needing new glasses or contact lens prescriptions. So We're also here for eye health emergencies, injuries, things like that. So any eye care need, call up, let us know. Our opticals are also open, functioning fully, so we can do eyeglass orders, contact lens orders, eyeglass repairs. We're basically back to normal, more just kind of limiting the amount of people we have in our offices right now.
So obviously, as you mentioned, you've got eyeglasses, contacts, of course, visual exams, that kind of thing, but also sunglasses. Believe it or not, yeah, the sun will be back, ladies and gentlemen. Today doesn't look like it, and you have really some really nice quality designer sunglasses. Talk a little bit about that, Doc.
Yeah, absolutely. So we carry a wide range of sunglasses. We've got Oakleys, we've got Maui Gems, we've got Costas, which have very unique specialized lenses for outdoor activities. Golfers really appreciate some of the optics in these lenses. So really, for any needs, we're here with all kinds of different options for you.
VisionFirst Eye Care, and again, Dr. Joey Hammond. Dr. Hammond, if you would, convenience is important. I know you have a number of locations. Tell us about your locations.
Yeah, so we've got, I believe, 6 locations now here in the Louisville area. We've got locations in southern Indiana, and we stretch down the 65 corridor quite a ways as well. So we're pretty much convenient to everybody in the viewing area. And we have hours to kind of cater to everyone's needs as well. And we're open on Saturdays, which is great, probably one of our busiest days.
I'm curious, Dr. Hammond, how often do you recommend an eye exam? I know it's probably, I would guess, different for children, but then as you get older and maybe cataracts develop, or perhaps, hopefully not, but glaucoma and other eye diseases, how often should someone check their eyes?
So we'd love to see everybody at least once a year, just to check mainly on eye health. Everyone thinks they come to the eye doctor for an eyeglass or contact lens prescription, but we really need to be observing the health inside of the eye. So obviously, the older we get, the more at risk we become for a lot of different diseases. So that becomes a little more important. Making sure that you're making your eye health exam every year a priority. Some people with certain eye diseases, we want to see more often. But really, for normal, healthy eyes, we like at least every year.
Okay. VisionFirst Eye Care. Once again, Dr. Joey Hammond. And Dr. Hammond, I think a lot of folks who've been watching you like your bedside manner. They like your delivery. So tell them, which offices do you operate out of?
So I am split between our office on Hurstbourne Parkway at Taylorsville Road, and also our main office here at Popper Level Road. So I kind of fly back and forth, and so you can catch me at either of those locations.
All right. I appreciate your time and all the good information. Again, it's VisionFirst Eye Care. Dr. Joey Hammond was our expert today. And yeah, don't forget about those eyes. The kiddos are going to get back in school. As I said, you may have noticed your eyes are getting a little bit tired in front of that computer. Maybe you're not watching the show as closely as you would like. Then again, VisionFirst, give them a check out.